The stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here for game one. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tommy Edman stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded. Got him! Nice play. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Davis. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Luciano.
The shortstop, Marco Luciano.
And a pitch. Smoked in the left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate.
Base hit. Luciano coming home. O'Neill fires it to the plate, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Austin Slater stands in. Swings through that one. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Bregman at second with nobody out. Got him swinging. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Haniger swings, drives one. Well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. Not in time. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now Jack Peterson. Towards first, Goldie. Steps on first for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals 0. And welcome back. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman,
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is downstairs. And strike 2. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. And that one is lifted in the air. Bregman squeezes it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nolan Gorman, the next to hit, takes outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Check swing, didn't go. And the count is 2-0. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Gorman off of first with 2 away. In there. And so now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Matz back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Can't hang on. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Arenado tossed to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Nootbaar in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Connor Joe next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Joe measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Edman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. This to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Now Marco Luciano. Mads, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. To the right side, and it stays fair.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Luciano aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Line drive, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning. Leadoff hit, and hard to order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed. Chris, Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, runner on the go. Nice stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there. Donovan on at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. And the count is 3-1. And that one clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Schmidt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. On the ground to first. And foul ball. And now the lefty. And it's fouled away. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
You know, these Cardinals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And here it comes. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. And down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Newtbar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground, and that's just foul. It's softly on the ground to third. Whips it across. That's out number 3. Nothing across here. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Matz back to work. That missed inside. Ball 1.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Davis into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here is Patrick Bailey on the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Marco Luciano. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. Got him. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Out to short. A dive. He's got it. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's in.
Back here in San Francisco. Top 6. Now up for St. Louis. Connor Joe. That one missed. Just missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that clips the inside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. Out to short, Luciano. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Slice the other way and foul. On the ground right side, Estrada. And that quickly 2 away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Germany.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Righty delivers and takes low for ball 1. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Austin Slater. Matz back to work. Into center. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Steven Matz won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Jack Peterson. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Peterson goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missing inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive, base hit.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Next offering is fouled back. Peterson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ripped into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. And that's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So, man aboard. Tyro Estrada digs in now. Up the middle, Donovan. In plenty of time to first, and Estrada is out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Davis at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano. That's out to center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. And welcome back. We go to the top of the seventh. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering misses. Ball one. That one ripped. Bregman balls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That's through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. First offering misses the mark.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. In the air, right field. Haniger has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 6. And the welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Alex Bregman. The wind and the pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. Man at first, and now Austin Slater. And the first offering is not close. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Edman to second on a Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Haniger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to begin the 8th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. Cionel Perez on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
O'Neill batting with 1 down takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And now it's even up. Kicks and fires. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. 2 up, 2 down. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Estrada. Fires over to first. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jack Peterson stands in. The pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Hammered, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Schmidt at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 7.
Chris Stratton into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Gabe Kapler calling for a bat off the bench. Lamont Wade Jr. 1 out, runners at the corners for him. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. First and third, 1 down. And that one pulled foul. Ground ball to the right side, and it gets by him. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-0.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So they're at the corners now. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. Tapped softly on the ground and foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So it's 2. Staying in the game on defense, Lamont Wade Jr. He pitch hit last half and now takes over first.
Number 31, Lamont Wade.
Jacob Junis taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Joe leading things off and takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Joe leads off second with nobody out. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Pulls into third safely as a run scores.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Donovan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-2. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Junis, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. And it is 2-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Paul Goldschmidt. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants claim game 1 here at home.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
The final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 8-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.